Hey guys, it's April and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel. I purchased my home exactly 2 years ago, a few days ago, and I thought it would be fun if I took you room by room through my house, showed you the before and afters, and just kind of explain all of the things that I did as far as, just some minor renovations, some cosmetic things, all kind of stuff like that I did on a super cheap budget. And that way I could give you guys some inspiration on how maybe if you're not loving your space at home, for very inexpensively, you can update it and make it look like new. So if you are interested in seeing how my first room, which is my kitchen, turned out, then keep on watching. Also, if you are new, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. Let's get started. So when I moved into this house, guys, I thought this kitchen had tons of potential, but it was very dark, very dreary. Just too many wood tones. The cabinets were way too dark. The floors didn't match the walls. Everything was just a mess. The hideous wallpaper. I mean, this kitchen definitely needed a lot of work and was very, very outdated. I mean, in this picture here, you'll see that the cabinets above the stove did not even match the rest of the cabinets, and there were just way too many wood tones going on, and I wanted a brighter kitchen. So the first thing that I definitely needed to do was paint, and you'll see in this photo, the first thing I started with were the walls. I painted them, and then I moved on to the cabinets, and this was my progress. I had taken a lot of the cabinets off at this point. I painted them all with white chalk paint, but I will get more into that as the video progresses. So as you can see, guys, the kitchen has underwent a huge transformation. It is so much brighter and just cleaner looking in here, and everything is more cohesive. And I always dreamed of having like a white kitchen with white cabinets. So I just love how everything turned out. Now I'll let you guys get a little look around here for a few seconds, and then I'm going to kind of break it down and tell you all of the things I did on a budget to make this kitchen come to life. So the first thing that I needed to tackle after painting all of the walls was laying a new floor. And the existing floor was like a laminate, and it was like an orangish color. I'm pretty sure it was probably at least like 15 years old. So I wanted a lighter wood like this color. So I wanted to do something that would be easy for me to do pretty much on my own. So I went to Home Depot and I found this peel and stick floor that I was able to just lay right on top of the existing laminate. So with a little help of my boyfriend at the time, we did that and stuck it all on, cut out the corners, and it turned out beautifully. Next tip is appliances. I had to buy a new refrigerator because the one that came with the house just pretty much stopped working like 2 months after being in the house. So I found this refrigerator on a pretty good price, but my stove, it still works. It's still in, pretty decent shape. You can see here on the back, it's a little old and outdated. There's a couple cracks on the top. And overall, it's just not the most beautiful thing in the world, but I really didn't have it in the budget to go out and replace it. So what I did as a fix was I bought I guess we would call it a noodle board or an oven cover, and I bought it off of a woman online who custom makes these, and it was just such a beautiful piece, and it covers up the not so pretty part of the stove, and I just love it. And until the day when I could buy myself a new stove, I thought this would definitely make it look nicer, and I'll be able to use it on the new stove someday. Next thing I wanted to do was get a kitchen island, because I always wanted an island. And my kitchen is not very big at all, as you could see, so it was kind of difficult to find an island that would be a good size for in this room. So after shopping around on Wayfair, I found this little island that also acts as like a table for seating, and it has a drawer here on the side to put like aprons, hot pads, any of that. And then there's shelving on the side where I store a lot of my, holiday and seasonal mugs. And I mean, overall, it's just been a really nice piece. I love the wood on the top. And it did not come with chairs. I purchased these bar stools from Target. And they were around like, I think $80 some a piece. I had gotten them on a good sale. And the island itself was about $200. So, that was just an easy little way to incorporate an island and like a little seating area in here to eat breakfast or lunch at. And it didn't break the bank either. Now, if this isn't in your budget, I mean, you could just, maybe try to save up for the island if that's something you want to add. And for chairs, you could buy some cheaper and inexpensive bar stools. Now, I just wanted to show you guys kind of a close-up of the walls. They are all paneling, and they have this like kind of scallop design that goes around like the whole top of the room. And I was going to remove that, but then I thought, no, it's probably going to leave like some glue, or there's nail holes. There's going to be some sort of issue. So I decided to just keep it. And I just got some gray paint. I'd have to look up the exact name of the color because I can't remember. I just know it was Bear. And we just pretty much rolled and hand painted like in the spots that we needed to fill in the cracks. And I just painted all of that ugly wood paneling gray, and I just love how it turned out. Next thing I wanted to do was add a light fixture. I added this crystal chandelier. It's not real crystal, it's actually more on the plastic side, but it is equally beautiful. And I had this in my bedroom at my old house. I believe it was around $100 from Home Depot, but I didn't really want to put it in my bedroom for some reason, and I needed a light fixture down here, so I just had it installed in here, and I just love the little bit of elegance that it gives. Next, the cabinets. They were probably the biggest labor of love. You saw they were very dark, very gross. They needed a really good cleaning. So I scrubbed them down the best that I could. And then I used, what was it? It was the Rust-Oleum white chalk paint. I believe the color was linen white. And I painted all of the cabinets, and then I put a polyacrylic on top. And as far as the hardware was concerned, I just used the existing hardware as far as the pulls, and I just spray painted those with metallic silver spray paint. And then the other knobs were just crystal ones that I bought off of Amazon. I did not paint the inside of the cabinets, but I did put like a shelving liner on the inside. And no, these cabinets are not perfect by any means, and either is this countertop. It's definitely seen better days. It's not the most beautiful, but it also isn't a huge eyesore in the kitchen as well. So until the day I can replace it, it will do. Now moving on here to the sink, I left the existing sink. I just got a new faucet and a new sprayer just to give it a more updated, modern look. And I really like the look of the white porcelain sink. It could, maybe use a really good cleaner on it to get it really nice and shiny. But overall, it's just really farmhouse, and it just goes really well with the kitchen. So I'm enjoying it. And the last thing that I did was I just wanted to accessorize my kitchen and really make it my own. I decided to go with the turquoise as kind of like my accent color in here, besides the white and the gray, and also add in some natural wood tones as well. So, I just went around and whether it be Goodwills, yard sales, and collected lots of things over the past few years. If they didn't match my color scheme, then I would paint them or I would redo them over. I added some brand new curtains with the buffalo check, which is something that I love and I thought would bring the farmhouse style in. And overall, guys, I would just recommend, if you're on a budget, you don't have to spend a lot of money, but fill your space with things you love, and it will really bring your space to life. Well, that is it, guys. I really appreciate you taking the time to stop by my channel. If you enjoyed this, give this video a thumbs up. I will definitely be taking you into more rooms of my house to continue this series. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.